Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the Psychic Astrologer. My website is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net. This is the collective reading, so take what you need and leave the rest. The weekly overview, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, from August the 31st to September the 7th, 2023. Cancer, your solar sun is in the third house, which is Gemini. Gemini ruling planet is Mercury. It's a planet of all forms of communication, transportation, banking, business, investigation, research, public speaking, writing, etc. The sun is in Virgo, and its ruling planet is Mercury also. Virgo deals with health, work, and service to others, Cancer. Get out of your head and stop overanalyzing and take action. We have the moon in Pisces. The moon represents our emotions, our intuitiveness, our psychic ability. Pisces represents healing. It also represents emotional healing. So some of you might be going back to school or in the business or doing a career switch that has to do with therapy, counseling, psychiatrists, or giving advice, or a life coach. We have Mercury in Virgo retrograding. That means it's moving backwards and you're looking backwards when it was going to wreck. Virgo deals with health, work, and service. Again, that some of you might be changing your career to deal with the health industry and a service that you're rendering to someone, Cancer. We have Venus in Leo. Venus deals with work. Leo deals with self-expression, children, matters of the heart. So there might be something there as a counselor, a marriage counselor, or someone that has issues with their relationships, or someone that has issues with children, writing, publishing, something career change in that area, Cancer. And then we have Mars in Libra, the vigor, the force, the drive, the passion, the energy, and you're going to balance your career and your work out. Some of you will be leaving your job for retirement, but you'll also have a side hustle that you can put into effect so you can make this money, okay? And then we have Jupiter in Taurus. Abundance, new opportunity, advancing growth, blessings, and karma is coming in. Okay? And this has something to do with maybe legal situations. Some of you might be directly connected with the law or indirectly, or you're going into like maybe stenographer, a paralegal, something in that sense. Then we have Saturn in Pisces, a new foundation being built on a new career. Some of you are going back to school. Some of you are going to quit your job and move to a better job. And this happens to do with Pisces. So there's some issues here dealing with health, healing. So dealing with healing. Or some of you might be going into alternative healing business, selling herbs, crystal work, etc. And that. And then we have Uranus in Taurus, and this upheaval, this chaos, this is going to bring you freedom and independence. And so some of you might be going in the areas of banking, building, something to do with the earth, growing things. And then we have the North Node in Aries. These are the lessons that you need to learn in this lifetime about your career and your work. So it's time to take action. And then we have Chiron in Aries retrograding, the wounded warrior. Some you have been wounded that from a childhood that you can never deserve to be anything, and you let this hampered you in advancing your career, Cancer. The next sign is Scorpio. Scorpio, your solar sun is in the 11th house. The 11th house is Aquarius. It's a house of hopes, wishes, friendships, groups, organization, humanitarian efforts, new technology, new ideas. And its ruling planet is Uranus. Uranus is in Taurus. So you've been going through a lot of upheaval, chaos in the areas of money. Some of you might be going into the banking industry, or directly or indirectly, or changing into that, or something to do with building, development, building materials, the earth, etc. But it's all okay. It's also retrograding, so you're reviewing that and looking back. So we have the sun in Virgo. Its ruling planet is Mercury, Scorpio. And so Virgo deals with health, work, and service. So get out of your head and stop overanalyzing and take action. We have the moon in Pisces. The moon represents your emotions. It also represents intuitive and psychability, and it also deals with healing, being in Pisces. So some of you might be going into the medical field or the healing arts as reflexology, herbalists, things in that area or in that direction. So you might be opening up your own business. Okay, then we have Mercury retrograding, moving backwards in Virgo. So some of you might be in the service industry, or running a service, something to do with massages, something to do with your hands on someone, something to do with Reiki, something to do with energy healing in that direction. And then we have Venus and Leo retrograding. Venus deals with work. So Scorpio, this has to do with self-expression, children, arts and entertainment, going in that direction. I also see some of you open up your own business. Some of you are already starting to do an online business at this time, Scorpio too. And then we have Mars in Libra, which is your ruling planet, Scorpio, and it deals with the vigor, the force, the drive, the passion, and energy. So take that energy to balance your work and your career out. Some of you might be involved in the legal field or going in the legal field, sonographer, paralegal, something like that. And then we have Jupiter and Taurus, again, deal with work. So new opportunity, advance and growth, abundance and blessings. And those areas are going to open up for you, Scorpio. And then we have Pluto and Capricorn, okay, retrograding. So again, this is something that has to do with something that happened in the past in your career. You have not gotten over that. And so you need to get over it and move forward. So this is hampering you to accept that you are better for that and that you got something better coming into you. And then we have the North Node in Aries. These are the lessons you need to learn about career and work in this lifetime. So it's time for action. Then we have Chiron in Aries retrograding and moving backwards. And so something you were wounded. You were wounded that you couldn't be anything by something that's connected with your father or someone with a father figure that try to keep you from being what you need to be in your career and in your life. And now the next sign is Pisces. Pisces, the solar sun is in the 7th house. It is Libra. There needs to be a balance in all partnerships and relationships connected with career and work. Also, its ruling planet is Venus, and Venus is retrograding in Libra to September the 3rd, retrograding, moving backwards, reviewing when it's going direct. So that means something to do with children. Some of you might be in a feel it's something to do with children. And I get the feeling you're being burned out or overworked, so you got to speak up for that. Or something you're going to write some books here about children, or create some kind of arts and entertainment about children, being in Leo. Then we have the sun in Virgo. The sun in Virgo roots health, work, and service, and its ruling planet is Mercury. So get out of your head, Pisces. Stop analyzing and take some action. And we have the moon in Pisces that deals with emotion, psychability, intuitiveness. Some is to do with healing, whether it's physical healing, emotional healing. So I feel that some of you are going to go in that direction in a career, or you're going indirectly in that career. And then we have Mars in Libra, balancing all relationships that do with your career and your workout. Some of you have been overworked. Some of you are going to get a second job. Some of you need to take a break, okay? And then we have Jupiter in Taurus, and new opportunity, expansion, growth, abundance, and blessings are going to come in this area. Then we have Saturn in Pisces, retrograding, a new, stronger foundation in your career. Some of you are going back to school. Some of you are going to ask for a raise. Some of you are going to get a promotion. And Saturn, it's in Pisces. So again, with something to do with healing, whether it's emotional, therapists, counselors, psychiatrists, or has to do with alternative healing, herbalists, alternative natural healing, etc. And then we have Uranus and Taurus retrograding, reviewing when it's going forward, something to do with the chaos, the upheaval that's in your career that deals with banking, money, anything to do with bring you into a balance. And then we have the North Node in Aries. These are lessons you need to learn this lifetime about your career. Take action. and